Presidential candidate of the Accord Party, Christoper Imumolen, says a total systemic failure in Nigeria has now given rise to the diverse socioeconomic and security crisis bedeviling the nation. He promises to rebuild all institutions if elected president, while addressing a group of northern elders at the Ariwa House in Kaduna. The presidential hopeful promised to bring on board new advanced technology to tackle insecurity as well as manage porous borders. Lupiason reports.
Professor Christoper Imumolen of Accord Party is the latest presidential candidate to address northern elders on his plans for Nigeria if elected president. Speaking to former councillors from northern states at the Ariwa House in Kaduna, Professor Chris says the major challenge of the nation is a total failure of its institutions. He promises to bring on board a leadership that will rebuild the system.
We live in a nation where 106% of our revenue is being used to service our debt. If Nigeria were to be a company, the option would have been to declare bankruptcy or to sell the company and its entity to those we owe debt. The problem of Nigeria is total systemic failure, from education to security, to oil and gas, to every facet. We are going to be building a system, and as a young and smart professor, we are going to be digitalizing all the economy of Nigeria.
He says he will bring new advanced technology to tackle insecurity and protect the nation's borders, which he believes are too porous.
1,400 border lines are unguided. In Nigeria, we only guide 84 of our border line. Countries all over the world are tackling security challenge with new and advanced methodologies.
He notes that education is key to a better future for Nigeria's teeming youth, and he promises major investments in the education sector. He also says several Nigerian students will be given scholarships.
Education still remains the only tool that will develop us to compete internationally. If Nigerians are not educated, our mind will be useless.
He concludes his hour-long address by discouraging Nigerians from selling their votes and conscience.
Once you sell your conscience, you have bought debt. Once you sell your conscience, you have bought problem.
Lupe Ason, TVC News, Kaduna.